my first trip to Costa Rica, and we'll be here a while and do some great sightseeing, and a good day. We arrived safely in Pendango, a very famous spot in Costa Rica, famous for their pineapples. In fact, when we were flying over here at probably 300 miles an hour, for 8 minutes solid, we were flying over Del Monte's farms, where they produce in this spot just delicious pineapples. What are we looking at right here?
They're preparing the land. They're preparing the land, the field for growing, harvesting, starting to plant, right?
We talked about this before. How long is the rainy season? From when to when does it rain?
April to November.
All the way from April all the way to November, it's raining. So that's great for the crops. How many pineapples can you harvest in a hectare?
70,000.
70,000 pineapples in 1 hectare, which is 2.5 acres. They were telling us that like that big tractor out there, this season now where they're preparing the land, it never stops running. The different crews run it 24 hours a day, 7 days a week. The tractor never stops.
Yeah, because basically you need to continuously prepare land as you need to fertilize, to plant and harvest.
And this is it's a dry season. You need to do it while it's still dry.
Exactly.
And all the material is useful as it goes under and becomes fertilizer.
Yes.
We have here 4 farms in Pendango, which is Santa Fe, which is of the north, then Volcano, Buenos Aires, which is here, and Los Angeles, which is the new farm under development. Yeah, we have only four farms here.
But each farm is what, 1,000?
Yes, more than 1,000 hectares.
How long have these pineapple plants been planted here? How long have they been here?
It has about 1 month and a half.
This plant was harvested less than a month ago. They take the pineapple off, and the plant that's left, they within a few weeks replant it again, and that's what we're seeing here. They just keep regenerating the same plant. That's amazing.
Yeah, probably if there is some specific problem that can be resolved by fertilization, they will switch the plant and plant another one in order to take advantage of this small area.
These are called slips, and basically you're telling me that once the harvest is done, they pull the pineapple out after the second harvest, and each pineapple plant has 3 or 4 slips.
Yes, and we can use the slips after the first harvest.
After the first harvest, or the second. Basically, these are coming off of the big plant. They tear them off, and they process it in terms of making sure there's no insects here, etc. And then this slip, after we're very close to actually harvesting, will go back in the ground just like it is, and that's your next harvest. So these aren't going to some plant and pulling seeds out. They actually use the slips for the next harvest and next harvest. That's what you see happening here. Very interesting. Could you please explain to me what is happening here?
This is the harvester, and basically what is happening is the harvester moves along the field. The workers harvest the pineapples and place them on a belt, which then moves the fruit into the bins that are loaded in the back of the tractor for loading, then transportation to the packing house.
They're harvesting the pineapples now, but it's got to have a certain yellow color at the top for them to pick it. The other ones that are greener, they'll leave here, and within 15 days, they'll come back again and finish the harvest. This is as fresh as you can get. This was in the fields a minute ago. Monte. Unbelievable. That's how sweet it is. Thank you. There should be about 1,300 of these pineapples in this one bin. And this was in the field just a few minutes ago. And from here it goes to packing. Can you explain to me how fast these get to my shelf?
Okay, so Mark, what happens with this pineapple is it's harvested today.
Right.
It'll go into the packing house and be packed today. It'll go on the ship that leaves on the same time every week.
Your ships.
Our ships, our own ships. Leaves here Thursday and Friday every week, arrives in Holt, New Jersey on Sunday night, midnight. This pineapple's on that ship. So Monday and Tuesday it'll load on your trucks. It's into your warehouse in Cleveland by Wednesday. So today's Wednesday. 7 days you have it in your warehouse, potentially in your stores that afternoon.
That's amazing. That fast. They own their own ships, and they can make it happen instantly. I mean, less than a week, this is on the shelf. Incredible. Over here, these are all the rejected pineapples for different reasons. And one thing they're doing, they're pulling the crowns off of them, and this is the planting material they'll plant also the crown for the next crop.